Welcome back, everyone. This is Thomas Triple T Ty with another new bullish crypto analysis. Before we dig in and take a look at the crypto, Bitcoin, and equities market, let's remember this is for edutainment only and not to be considered as financial advice. Additionally, when you find value at any time during this video, feel free to smash that like, ring my bell, hit subscribe if you haven't, and share your thoughts in the comment section. I would appreciate it. Let's dig in and take a look at some news item first. Let's see here. We got Germany issuing early warning of possible gas shortage because Russia just recently mentioned that they want payments in rubles. And the G7 over there said no. So that's going to come head to head, and we'll see what happens. Additionally, all of Russia's big imports, they said, will soon be denominated in rubles. And the reason why they want things to be paid in rubles, because, well, rubles is it has been crashing, and the more demand there is for rubles, the higher the price of rubles will rise. Let's see what other. Yeah, that's about it. There's a lot of talk about recession. There's conflicting opinions from experts. As you know, the yield. What is it? The 5 versus the 10-year. 5 versus the 30-year yield has inverted. The 2 and the 10 has not invert yet. So there's mixed opinions about it. But instead of wondering if it's going to happen or not, be prepared. And if you want to be prepared, you want to make sure you have 6 months worth of cash available for emergencies. You want to make sure that you take some risk off and hold it in things that may not be as risky. I personally like Bitcoin, but everyone's different. So you do you. All right, let's dive in and take a look at the heat map. This is the crypto heat map for today. Bitcoin's at 47.1. I'll make it 0.2K. Dominance dropped a little bit down to 41.83. Ethereum 3.4K roughly. Dominance dropped from above 19 down to 18.98. Luna is still up, and it's near its all-time high. 110 is big resistance for Luna, but it's doing well. ADA is down below 100. Down below $1.20 at $1.18. BNB is up slightly, 438.79. Overall, it's a mixed bag. Some greens and some reds. AVAX 97, that's up for 0.43% for the day. So yeah, it's mixed today, and we'll see that in the stock market as well. Over here in the U.S. equities markets, we see technology red or muted red. Over here in communication services, again, muted red. Consumer silico, somewhat red and muted red. We got BABA up at 1.56 here. Consumer defensive, muted red. We got Walmart popping at 1.24% up there. Financials also muted red and some reds here. We got healthcare. It's doing better. Healthcare and energy are both very green today, so good for them. We got industrials, pretty much muted red and some muted greens here. Basic materials, mix. It's a mix. Strong is we got other industrial. They're pretty strong there, but not a lot there. Utilities muted green. So overall, I would say more reddish, muted red than there are greens. Two strong areas would be energy and healthcare. So let's dive in and take a look at watch list here first. I won't go through specifics here, but we can see that SPX here and Nasdaq and the Dow are all down 0.41%, 0.58%, 0.14%. The VIX is also it's up over the 24-hour period, but it's still below 20, so it's 19.38. So not a lot of volatility there. DXDY is dropped 20 over the last 24 hours, is at 97.8. U.S. 10-year yield is at 3 right here, 2.35, down 2%. Oil is climbing back up 2.65% at 107.8, $107.80. The gold is up 0.79% at 1934. Silver is also up, so a little bit signaling risk on here. We got a U.S. dollar versus the euro. The dollar is weaker. The pound versus the dollar, pound is stronger. And dollar versus the yen, dollar is weaker there. So overall, dollar is pretty weak today. All right, let's dive into the TradingView chart here. 30-minute time frame, 7 days worth of data. We can see Bitcoin pretty much a slight downward trend in the last 48 plus hours, and it's been chopping roughly around 47K. It's currently at 47.2K. We can see here Nasdaq, we got SPX, and you got DJI. We got all of them open slightly below where they closed yesterday, with the exception of DJI here. But then after they open, they drop. So that's why you see all the negative numbers here. So overall, it's still above a 7-day trend, but down for the day. Dixie, it's tanking. Last 48 hours been rough for the Dixie. It's tanking hard. What's interesting here is while the Dixie is trending down hard, the negative correlation in the 48 hours is not holding strong for Bitcoin and Dixie. But for the day, as far as opening is concerned, Dixie opened down and then went back up a little bit. So not much. Positive correlation between Bitcoin and the Nasdaq and S&P 500, and not quite there. I mean, it's hard to tell because it's so minute. So I wouldn't say much correlation between Dixie and the rest is doing much. Here you can see the U.S. 10-year yield here. Market opening, it went down. Yesterday, toward the second half of the day, it went up. So a little choppy there. Let's go to Europe. The UK 100 index, last 48 hours, pretty much on average trending up here. For the DAX in Germany, it's trending down, but if you look at the 48 hours, it's kind of like choppy. Choppy also at the CAC here from France. Stock 600, also choppy. Over here in Asia, Australia first. 7-day average is still trending up, but last trading session, it's kind of like sideways. The Nikkei 225, 7-day slightly up, but the last session it dropped and it recovered a little bit. KOSPI here, 7-day is slightly up, but last session choppy, slightly down. HSI, which is the Hong Kong index here, last 48 hours been trending up, but last session choppy, slightly up. The Shenzhen CSI 300 in the last trading session is recovering, but if you look at the 7-day average, it's recovering back to where it was. So a lot of mixed signals here, down for the day, but it's a lot of mixed signals. But overall, 7-day is still hanging in there. We haven't had any major drop yet that is wiping out the 7-day running period. So that's pretty much where we are with the stock market. The Ukrainian situation, the talks went nowhere. I don't expect the talks to go anywhere. So that's still in the inflation is still a thing to be concerned about. Recession, Ukraine, same geopolitical and macro variables are still playing out. But we'll see. Markets really mixed right now. A little bit risk off. All right. Let's see if we have anything else on here. Nope, we don't. I appreciate your time. I think I'm going to do one more video today. I haven't decided what it is yet. It's Wednesday. It's the day I leave wide open for things that I want to focus on. So I'm going to pick a video and do some content on it. But I got to get started on the educational foundation, crypto and investment stuff, so you guys can benefit from that. So I'll see you in the next video later today. Peace.